so I think this might be a good choice from Fnatic. Let's see if they look any better. Vitality on defense, Fnatic on attack, insta B hit coming in. Is it literally the same one? No, they don't have a smoke. So Yasha smoking top side?
Might be the tried and tested, yeah. That's the top side. Durka.
The surgery's changed nothing.
And then they fake smoke there and late peek. It's already nice.
Hate that knife.
It's already a nice pistol. Interesting, they changed up slightly.
Fnatic have been allowed to reset fully.
It's a classic start for Durka. 3. Surely he doesn't ace at the beginning though, right? He wants it. He really wants to. Damn, let him go for it. Let him have it. That's how he starts off. Ace for Durka.
The man absolutely demolishing Vitality round 1. And well, Vitality's woes in pistol rounds continue, sadly, but you can't take much away from what
good movement. Damn, it's crazy. I like that fake smoke as well.
Time again, we see them prioritize towards B. It's very, very vanilla, this cut and dry approach. Fantastic start for the boys.
Good to see the fans out here. I believe we actually have a bit of a VIP in the house as well.
I had heard, yeah.
Rumours of one of our wonderful stylists is actually sitting in the audience today. I think she's trying to explain the game to her parents potentially, or a friend here.
Right, in terms of this one, Fnatic doing the old school, bringing this one still in. Got 2 guns that can die, but they can still buy afterwards. So you're gonna see no matter what, if they keep the Marshal in, the Marshal is going to be dropped, and they pretty much just use it as a ghost. Kind of similar thing where this is just going to be thrown over, and these 2 can hunt as well. That's the best thing about it. These 2 can just all hunt, and kind of stops everyone from just doing, you know, when you lot will spam the question marks. They kind of have it in place so that they can hunt after and prevent that from happening. So that's good. Stun goes in, checks the corner. Oh my god, surely not again though.
God. This is
okay, someone else got a kill.
Durka is in wonderful
Someone
form.
else got a kill.
You can't really say too much about it. This guy is arguably one of the best in the game. Alpha not so happy about that. Funny enough, Twiston with a shorty. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, they want to be pushing this one. Nicely handled though with the damage. Durka going down, you greedy. Greedy. Phantom out of the hands. Let's see if they can get the upgrades. Yeah, Mini's not going to be happy with what some of the stuff he saw there, not that much.
Position to be in here for the bonus round. It's starting off 7-1 here for Durka.
All comes in, and we have a lot of rifles here. We've got backup gun as well, so yeah, this is the bonus. But as we can see, it's kind of outrageous. 7-1 at the moment for Durka, potentially on for the highest score we've ever seen anyone ever have. At least on track for it. Stun and double. Yeah, goes for the updraft, and they tried to stun and suck over towards it. Looked like Vitality did their homework. He does this a good amount. He definitely does this a good amount.
Who has been, you know, turning a couple of heads. He's certainly had a couple of performances, and that's going to be a horrible surprise. But it goes so right for Twiston. Fighting all 3.
That was incredible.
Will go down.
Well, he must have heard us.
Apparently so. He's up to the challenge today, apparently. 8 HP, but he can rescind. He can fall back.
Jesus.
Through smoke as well. Barely seeing half of these kills, but if that's how you get them, you get them. Alpha, a 1v5. Not going to happen. Twiston, lovely round for him. And
yeah, Twiston replying back.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
He's a player that thrives on that, you know, riding the wave in terms of the momentum. It's just, unfortunately, some of these series for Vitality not being there. And don't get me wrong, this guy's been putting up numbers.
Oh, he has been.
I had this conversation with Zesh back and forth earlier on, and it's like the problem lies a little deeper with where Vitality are able to capitalize on that, convert that into, you know, total side control, comfortably finding a post-plant position.
All right, now we get into this one.
We've seen crop up, because I think even
Vitality killed that one very clean, so important round for Fnatic here. They do like to do a low buy, but
one head-to-head. I'm not just talking opening duels, I'm talking overall.
As in light armor, but they shouldn't have enough in theory. Maybe with a plant.
I do want to see have far more impact as well, because that potential with Vitality.
Jay, you want me to put these up slightly?
Just on that cusp, though. This was going to be probably one of the toughest segments of the league. RV, Fnatic, sure, but again, just starting to get into a very precarious position overall.
See, after noting this utility, I see the ping come out from Cinder towards Sewers and towards A-Long.
Careful.
The Fnatic have actually regrouped here. Big information there. I think spotting at least 4 members of Fnatic.
The hit looks nice. Yeah, gonna have to have a retake on this one. We got anything for this? Not really. But they at least clear a lot of middle and they clear behind here as well. So in terms of map control, not too bad for Vitality. How do Fnatic want to play? There's 2 people fighting on site wanting to kill the Omen, and then these 3 can play behind. So big kill right now at the moment for these people on site is Omen. See how much damage they can do. 2 people here to help as well if need be. I like this. You can kind of reactively play around the util that gets used.
None of it really lands though. It's just the trade that's coming so far. And
Omen's
Chronicle's still putting up
alive.
numbers.
They kind of have to play
Vitality
site still.
looking a little rough on the edges here. Bone Cold needs more, gets more, much better. Can they displace the final player? It's Alpha in a 1v3, and that defuse is going to be his biggest problem so far. First challenge found.
He managed to get the diffuser during all of that. Hey, nicely handled from Vitality. Omen kind of far back, so they all had to fight through the smoke itself. Smoke was nice, util was nice, retake looked pretty good. They're talking about something here. Maybe it's the Omen flash, I'm not entirely sure.
So like I say, yeah, Chronicle obviously finds his first kill onto Twistin to kind of remove
they
the
definitely,
punch from this
definitely talked about some kind of util that was being used. You went down a little bit. Okay. I'll do it like 6
kind of collapsed very quickly for Fnatic there.
Omen? I love Omen in comparison to Astra, personally. C becomes really weak with Astra. There's obviously like some cool stuff you can do with the breach and everything like that, but yeah, just having a person that can Omen just dominates C in my mind. So
only an alarm bot here. That's I mean, technically Molesy playing contact off it. Dealt with very quickly. Fnatic find themselves in and will actually spot out Molesy's position. And time again, we see Fnatic not smoke both sides of this. They want the opportunity to take that
straight up. Oh, sticks the plant, took a hit, and I think Twistin just straight up killed the person over towards A. Damn, they're looking good ever since they got money.
Leaving Leo with such an undesirable weapon, but makes the most of it for one.
Yeah,
cannot go any further.
Really nicely done. They did save enough for a buy round, so but again, this was really good. 3 people alive.
All of the response coming back in was unanimous.
Crippy, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
Vitality are happy to give up sites like this. I mean, especially here, so quickly finding Alpha here is obviously a problem for Fnatic. The problem is, I mean, you're going to struggle to find value in these lurks if Vitality give up these sites. And they're happy to play.
Wait, are you actually Crippy?
They have a body they can leave an extra 10 to 15 seconds on either extremity just to pick up Alpha,
Yeah, it's nice though.
No, I do want to see how this continues because
I mean, yeah,
you'll never catch us saying the Fnatic won't have a plan.
It's a move.
It's not even called for a timeout just yet. Maybe if this one starts to go a little awry, they don't have any answers, you could see them pump the brakes. As it stands, let's see how they approach
stun
this
again,
one
stun, Astra suck, Recon, you can't really fight that one, so Astra definitely does have its things that it does a little bit better than Omen. This is probably one of them, being able to fight here without using any smokes. This means that you can fast A a little bit better with smoke here instead of the Omen smoke, then waiting 30 seconds for it to come back, so that's kind of nice, and we're going to see it. That's what you're going to be scared of.
Well aware of at least quite a large amount of the intent from Fnatic, getting that contact towards long. Not sure how much.
No one on site, and it looks like they wanna. See, there's a lot of people here early, so they could try and do an early retake, try and get some kills, but I don't think so. Probably just gonna wait for the Killjoy to come in. Also, they're expecting them to use the breach ult to enter site, and they haven't used breach ult to enter site. That would be a nice kill on the breach.
But he actually loses out. The spam from Boaster was on the money.
And they were ready for this as well. What a nightmare. Wanted to use the Killjoy ult. Yeah, did not go for it. A little bit of a remix on that one as well.
Durka will actually remove his head.
Okay.
I like how Fnatic use this. I'm going to talk about it again because every time I see it, I might as well talk about it. They use the pressure that you have from the breach ult being up right? And that pressure was enough to make Vitality play a retake as soon as they lost long. Okay, so, and then they didn't want to be in the ult, they didn't want to get Exect on with the breach ult. And then what they actually did was just run into the site without using it. So the pressure of the breach ult was everything here. And then now you're going to see some weird mind games. Maybe they do it again. Maybe this time they actually play a site and will use the breach ult. Who knows? But very nice calling from Bosta. Good idea. Again, the first time I kind of saw this was Loud on Fracture with a Killjoy ult. It was pretty cool. But this, yeah, this was nice. Nice to see that Fnatic are learning to do this as well.
It's kills like that that do completely
Jimmy Delad, what's up, mate? Thank you so much. 2 months in the Slug Club, appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Actually, utilize all of these tools at their disposal.
So yeah, same thing over towards long. That's why I said you can't really fight here because of the recon. And yeah, even with 2 people here, they're finding an absolute nightmare. Honestly, they might have to just they might have to just shock this.
Adaptation, yeah,
I'm not sure if they're gonna consider that. But either way, they get to this angle.
If it burns a little more utility on the way in, not too bad. Twiston, he's certainly looking
Kdoa as well. Kdoa, 3 months. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you. Thank you.
When is that?
Well, conversely, there's actually 3 players posted up on site here for Vitality, so maybe even considering this reclearance.
Thank you. Oh boy, they know this. They know this. Oh boy, they've been watching. It's funny because this default got stolen by, was it RRQ or?
No, they've had to pause.
Yeah. So now really looking towards, I mean, either Durka at 47 HP now finding an entry elsewhere because they have to hit a site without smokes.
But I like seeing Bone Cold drift back.
Yeah.
I feel like there's that
I tell you what, I'm enjoying at the moment, and I've said it a good amount of times on my stream, is I'm enjoying that Fnatic are getting punished a little bit for doing the same old stuff. It's been impressive that they've been able to do the same stuff and get away with it. This is the first time for a long time that I've kind of seen them getting punished for a lot of what they're doing, so that's nice. Holy, oh my
God. Destroying them. They do everything right.
God.
And then out of nowhere, Alpha strides in, kicks down the door, and takes
there goes that nice anti out the window.
It's so ridiculous.
Just a straight up perfect lineup.
Again, there's no real requirement
and they don't lose anyone once it's a 4v5.
There's 14 seconds left on the clock. God, Twiston's tagged up on the recon. What a recovery by Fnatic.
Damn, that's devastating. Really nice from Alpha. Really nice.
Towards C-site. That is outrageous from Alpha, yeah.
Favorite team from EU?
I'm not sure of the exact time
maybe
when the lockdown goes down, but
maybe Giants. Crippy? I'm not sure. Giants have been fun to watch.
13 seconds left on the clock. And
it probably is Fnatic. K-Corp have been the most fun to watch by far.
So
if we're talking entertainment, it's K-Corp. Giants is up there and probably Fnatic.
So you're thinking, God, we did everything right early rounds. Yeah. And then that one little mistake. But against Fnatic, you can't make those little mistakes. They will find the value in it. And they exploited it very well there. Now, let's turn our attention back to
I'll say Liquid when we start getting some big wins.
Money's starting to become far more
when we get to the playoffs and we make playoffs, then ask me again.
He's in danger.
Does he get out in time? Hold on.
Careful, the paranoia.
Oh my God, what is these lineups?
How's he gone 2 out of 5?
Oh God, it's like the same round over again. They wanted to punish over towards Garage, and the same thing happens. 3 of them, they're taking it in turns.
The last round was ridiculous for Alpha to get 2 in that. And
taking it in turns, for God's sake. Strong.
Just 2 ridiculous sequences in Garage.
And the devastating thing is Vitality have gone in with a game plan to try and literally at the beginning of the game, within like the first 8 rounds, whatever or so, they wanted to make sure that they defended Garage hard. That's why they're kind of fighting for it so heavy, and each time that keeps happening, it's pretty devastating. You might see a timeout after this, and
consolation at best here before
yeah,
still
and maybe they just leave Garage. Accept it.
2 aces.
That's another one. That's another ace for him.
Yeah, it's garbage time. They're looking to try and save, but Durka wanted his
13 to 5.
One's not enough for that.
2 aces. God. 8 rounds.
And this is the game that breaks your heart for a Vitality fan and for players, right?
It's hard. Yeah. Well, I say the second kill's heartbreaking there. The third, even more so.
Oh my God.
Oh, I see. Our stylist in the
audience. That was our VIP.
There she is, chilling out up there. The slow clap. She's ignoring us now. She's busy. Oh god.
I was going to say, I'm curious now if the response becomes dig your heels in and fight very, very early on. I mean, they trade off Twisted and Durka here, so you got to argue maybe it's a win for Vitality in that respect.
I'll take that, maybe.
Problem being now, actually, if they do get themselves into a post plant, there's a Hunter's Fury, there's a lockdown available for Fnatic. But it's only the TP of Bone Cold. Some utility here and there, but a different example here. Molesy's got no flashes left. It's the Aftershock fault line when it comes back online, and the Paranoia.
Wait for them to smoke this.
They are re-clearing sewer, which I like, but even then it's still behind the curve, right? It's still, the timing is so far away still.
But they don't catch anybody drifting away from the side. There's no confirmation.
So it's just poor old Sender, once again, having to deal with so much pressure through Garage. They've been battered in this area.
Nice Paranoia.
They wanted to punish Garage again.
Trying to make
They're
something
still
happen.
really been told to punish Garage, and they're still going for it. Honestly, a 1-for-1, not too bad timing. Did he
spot Leo? I think he did.
Did he?
He did. Got utility in hand. He's just put
But
away
does
the time.
he?
Everything does great on one. Can he keep his life? Yes. Oh, snap! Right back
Big
to
kill.
it. Bone Cold finds the fight
All
on Longbow.
kind of came down to
And now
that kill, unless
1v2.
Chronicle can do something.
what
40
can you do in
HP.
this? Your team has just clutched up so many rounds, but 10 seconds. He has to make a move fast. He's got the B site available.
Free plant here, technically.
Yeah, okay. He's
I mean,
got
he
the
gets
plant.
the plant.
A little bit of util as well.
Flash, damage, stun will be coming up soon.
2 or 3 seconds. Yeah, it's back now. Does have the aftershock as well, but he wants to take an open and duel here.
Molezy needs to be careful. Bone Cold's nowhere near him just yet either. They need to try and work in unison. Do not give Chronicle another fair fight here. And he's given him it. This is a mistake and a half. Chronicle now in the 1v1. He's got to read this, surely. Bone Cold needs to make wonders out of this. No Paranoia. Smoke, yes. Time being purchased again and again.
It's too late here.
Wait, Chronicle went for a big play. He could just stick this.
Oh, he's second.
Oh, okay, nicely done.
Does he
But
have time?
He's not.
He'll be fine.
Oh, that's
He
so
has got
close.
it.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
absolutely does. Bloody hell.
fine. Bloody
Chronicle
hell.
went around the world.
Okay, nicely done though. He got the important kill over towards C, wins out the 1-on-1. Very nice from Bone Cold. Money for them might be in the bin after this though, right? Yeah, important round for them, especially as they get the 1-9 loss bonus after this. So, let's see.
I just still can't believe we got to that scenario. The fact that that got down to a 1v1 just feels obscene.
Did I promise Salah Mini's VIP if I win this game? That honestly sounds like something I would have done. So yeah, I think you're right.
They ain't got it in them right now. Okay, again, proactive through sewer. They really want this pressure point.
This is,
I think you might be right.
asking what the response will be from Vitality, and they're happy to continue exploring here.
And they go up close here. Recon, no one shot it as well. Get into the corner.
Here, so
and
again, I'm looking for moving.
maybe we're going to see drone here, but they kind of want to save the drone with the... Oh, we'll see. Twiston still has... So once he gets droned, he's going to get tagged. They're going to ult. He's going to dash out, and then maybe... Then honestly, maybe Molezy can get a kill. I imagine this was going to go down something similar. No way they try and take this
got to go huge in this
without a
position
drone,
once
right?
again.
It's all on him. Yeah, he's been
Oh my
checked
God.
on. Fnatic reading them like a book. Every intention they've had, every little tell, they read the
Yeah, it felt too obvious over towards short.
Yeah.
They almost
The
want
bait was
Vitality
just
to
too
post
obvious, I'm
somebody
sure it
up
looked like.
close.
It had worked maybe a couple times in the previous rounds, even rolling it back, but again, Fnatic just learning on the fly. And now B looking extremely vulnerable.
All goes in. Killjoy util. Got breach damage from short A,
Bone
right?
Cold slowly making his way down C long.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh,
stopped by
does
the
reach.
turret
Does
now.
stop it.
Again,
They now
some
know that
utility
someone's
burn
short.
will delay the plant, but
They
still
honestly
come
delayed the
through
plan really
regardless.
well. I still don't think they can win the
they
4v5,
need to
but
press
they're
this
giving
back
it a
line.
good
All
go.
Vitality come from the same side right now.
Bone Cold has
Found
one
Dirk, but
smoke.
That's towards the front side of things. How do you disrupt the back?
Bone Cold
Maybe
needs...
maybe this is how you do it, apparently. But the answer's coming back in. Boncomb's going to sit at least a half. He's fine, gets off this.
Bone Cold, you got to smoke this, surely.
No further real damage comes in.
Okay, finally smokes it and just holds it down.
What?
Wait, the nano swarm, hold on.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. They
Where did
defuse.
that come from?
Again, the first kill.
That was impressive. I can't believe Bone Cold. I can't believe Bone Cold was out here dueling when he had the smoke and he still had to get the spike. They got 3 really important kills at the beginning. That was crazy close. Vitality winning out with the defuse. But yeah, dude, he takes that duel without this smoke. That was a little bit wild.
The shock dart comes through just too late.
Bone Cold did great though. He got it half really early on as well. He got the kill, and then once he got that kill down bottom mid, he insta-stuck it. And that was a really important round for their money, like I said, right? They wouldn't have money for the next round. Still don't have money because pretty much all of them died. Maybe all of them, I actually fully can't remember, but... yeah, they did, all of them died. So yeah, still low money on this one, but... oh boy.
That's a very early investment.
You can't close that gap at all.
It will give them sight at least, because Vitality have to get out.
Yeah, I think Vitality will take that.
Quite a decent amount.
Bone Cold?
Last time around, there's almost a freebie towards Heaven, right? I think it was Destrin got punished by Boaster.
31 Barrel, thank you so much. 31 Barrel, 6 months in the club. Appreciate you.
Alpha on the Operator and Dirk are up close. Still gonna be a 2-for-1 trade out. Aussie trying to clear towards Graffiti, spots nothing. We can see the positions the Fnatic are holding. That was very close by though. And now there is a
felt like they went a bit too early before both the smokes were up.
No paranoia, no, again, no flashes from Molzy.
Yeah.
Sender very late on this flank.
Kinda on a different page for this one.
He's found 2 of them. They need to try and clear Leo about 5 minutes ago, but they're trying to do what they can. It makes
I mean, maybe.
That's incredible. Vitality somehow
that's impressive. That is impressive. 3v. Chat, 3v5?
I mean, that's another situation where you think, yeah, sure,
Retake?
Fnatic are going to be able to hold on to this. 2 kills come through, similar to the previous.
Yes.
Probably the worst timing possible for Fnatic in a post plan. I mean, I would be very surprised if this is the plan all along, but initially, at least here,
man, they had no idea that someone would be this late behind.
As if they wanted to lean heavily on kind of, you know, playing numbers advantages, but even now they're getting away with some retakes that they absolutely shouldn't.
Yeah, you can see Mini's not happy about
It's that way of breaking mics.
It's you see a little frustration from Mini, but it's certainly there.
Really impressive.
Mini was frustrated after the second round. I know that for sure. Yari_streams, thank you so much. As we see the insta-C hit 3 people here, they expected it.
And no follow-up. The utility work towards long was fantastic. And bear in mind, they have 3 players ready here for this.
Boast has been.
I think they'll be the first team. They have a good chance. I'm still not sure, but
not going to anticipate Twist and slipping into this position.
They've definitely done a good amount of prep on this one.
Fnatic, they're looking to go mid to A potentially.
He could be painting his own downfall. Boast is clearing towards window. Does he dare check?
Twist has got to be careful of his barrel showing over the top of that as well.
Oh boy, he could be good for a lot here.
How many does he let pass?
Boasty
clears it. How does he even have the audacity to consider that?
And the thing is now, they ping out this mid to A rotation because they heard Destrian. They know Destrian's towards A lobby.
Yeah, this is nice.
But
wow.
Boaster just feels untouchable, apparently. Just flies on up to attempt, doesn't get punished towards CT. So the plant's going to come in. Now, yes, the flank's there, but you can see where Fnatic are planting.
This is actually crazy. How do we retake this? They got Killjoy ult, but yeah, they're thinking because they have Killjoy ult that they probably have some kind of luck who wants to break their ult. But actually what's going to happen is...
very unorthodox as well. Lockdown.
We got a plan for this?
They will trade off here, and you've got to argue that Fnatic ultimately the ones to probably benefit from this a little better, but Bone Cold isolating Boaster very early on here.
Oh, this is going to be so down to the... Did they forget about Destrian? He just navigated around towards it, but they need to make a move. It's down to Alpha and Leo, but the time is slim. Vitality have to get on the side. They found Leo. Where's Alpha? 3 HP. Nothing more to be done. The time is slim, but it's there, surely. Bone Cold holding on to this one. Another defuse.
Impressive retakes. They look very calm. They are doing some real late retakes. Obviously, this one was way more forced than that other one because of the Killjoy ult, but this is a very impressive
I guess the last 6 rounds,
Chat,
really,
Fnatic won pistol round.
Argue some, again, beautiful decision-making here in the mid-round from Boaster. You can see initially that plan was made on the fly immediately. It just so happens to boot, they get the kill onto Twiston. I mean, I'm not sure, actually, if Vitality know just how fortuitous that lockdown is, because it forces them away to long. They've planted for backside towards CT.
So it's really...
Morty,
Supposed
what's
to
up?
die, they
Morty,
didn't have
thank
no
you so much.
opportunity to actually stack up because arguably,
11
like I said,
months.
they knew where Destiny was.
11 months
Supposed to
already.
hurt those
Thank you for all the
steps, that's
support,
whole
man.
reason
Appreciate you a lot.
They formulate that plan of mid to 8.
Wow, a lot to be said about this half. And I actually want to kind of almost lean into
And,
it. Once
and we
come
can
back
kind
from
of
this,
say
but
a lot of the
little
rounds
bit
that
of a note
Fnatic
here.
won
We're
were
heading
like
down
a
to
little
Ginny
bit
for
individual
a
as well.
surprise.
What is this?
I know these candles are on, I don't want to switch them off. There is a special someone here today that is actually not working, but still took out the time of their day to come in and watch some of these games, but also be supportive. His name is Pavlos. He's sitting right here on the couch. So you are on TV. I'm gonna give you a microphone. I know you know how to hold those ones. So you have 4 candles, one for
The
each
mic's
brain
not on.
cell.
Oh no.
So you get to make a wish, whatever that might be, and you get to obviously blow out the candles as well. So enjoy it. Well, blow out the candles. Do you want me to hold something?
I'm just making a wish real quick.
Okay.
Would you tell us what your wish is?
Then it wouldn't work.
Please, are you hoping for Vitality to win? Is that
Maybe?
your wish?
Maybe? Can't confirm
right.
or deny.
Hey, can we have some happy birthday, please? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pavlos. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You're like 2 years
Thank you, everybody.
off of being an esports boomer.
Yeah, only 2 left. 25
Yeah.
is the age. I'll catch
4
up to it
brain
at some
cells.
point.
The Meow
2
Meow
years
Man,
left
thank you
for
so much, dude.
retirement. You're doing great. Enjoy your cake. You can have it. Can I have my microphone back? Thank you very much. We are going to be heading back over to our casters, so Pansy and Hypok, take it away.
I've been called old. Someone had the audacity to try and sing and hope the audience came along with it. That's brave. That was a really brave choice.
The echo was not good out.
It was, hey, you can't win them all, but I love the attempt. Indeed, happy birthday. But we need to start focusing on this game. And Mike, actually roll it back, because that first half actually deserves a lot of credit here, because Vitality have done something
Mids
that I
as
think
well.
a lot of us
Mids,
didn't
thank you so
expect
much,
them to
mate.
do, and not off the win conditions
Thanks
we
for sending
would
that,
have
dude.
expected.
3 months in the Star
there
Club.
was,
Appreciate you.
and again, when you talk about Fnatic and I guess the plan, the intention in a lot of these rounds where
All right.
some of
Looking
these
like Fnatic might need to win a pistol,
Listen, you look at them
even
and
though
you
they got
look
the
at
fast
position
pistol.
and think,
Okay.
yeah, barring 2 or 3 kills here, Vitality should not win this round.
Yeah.
And they absolutely swung them back in their favor.
And that's, keep in mind, this is
Oh boy,
Fnatic with
stun
5 rounds
misses.
with 2 aces from Durka, right? So take from that what you will. Durka only going to get 1 hit, quickly handled. Leo strides in, does well enough to find Twiston, and actually follows up. Sender goes down, and Fnatic just brutality is the name of the game. That was messy, but it's got the job done.
Well,
I think Bocon
yeah,
even thinks he's
they
killed Durka there.
they win double
Looking
pistols.
to find a second opponent on site here. Yeah, Molzy down to 40 HP. It'll be tough to find anything here. We'll hear the reload at least from Boaster, but
Are Fnatic the team to win both
he's
pistols and lose a
considering
map?
clearing with the aftershock.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Close things out. Pistol and around 2. Yeah, Fnatic right back in this.
Again, though, I don't think it's a trend that Vitality are too surprised at. We know that those pistol rounds have evaded them for quite some time. They should be.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, this is a conversation we could go on about for a long
5
time.
frenzy.
Like I said,
If the
last week,
strat's
actually
right,
getting
I
the
don't mind it.
opportunity to
It's
see them in the
very
9-3
strong,
half, where
man.
then you
It is
talk
a really
about
strong
the
pistol.
pistol round
Sporkful,
success
thank you so
rate
much.
being absolutely crucial.
Thank you, thank you.
Or at least
3
a lot more
months.
weight to it.
Yeah.
This one here starts
You just
75.
finished your last ever
mean,
Unius
take it with a pinch of
assessment as well.
salt.
That's
Yeah.
sick, dude.
And there's a shorty for Twiston, so he's probably good for
Congrats, man.
It's a 4-buy round for Twiston.
That must feel pretty good.
one.
Okay,
Sheriff
we get a
Molzy
little
and
bit
Sender.
risky taking the orb, but it's fine.
And what does Vitality do? Maybe a little fact-finding mission about some of that utility
Oh
where
my
it's at,
god,
how
that
they're trying to
spam off that.
Twiston needs a ton of
Yeah, it
damage
goes
there.
down to 10 entry. It's devastating. Both happy and
Just
not
trying to deal
happy
with
as
some
well.
of that
Thank you so much.
utility, but
Right there.
obviously trying to establish some of these protocols in a round where
Who to
it's
funk
difficult
it?
to
Sure,
do
there you
so.
go.
Leo does actually
Enjoy,
catch
both happy.
sight of Bone Cold here. Will find Warbang onto him. Twiston tries to
Damn,
close the
okay.
gap.
Stuck that.
Fortunately shut down. They can keep this clean, keep 5 standing at least.
Oh.
A huge bonus,
Oh.
I say that, send
Moving area.
I'll just shot onto
Literally
Durka.
as soon as High
Difficult to
Pocket said
recover
it, at
that
least I
weapon,
didn't
or
say
actually
it.
the spike as well. Need a lot more. Cinder's still so
Damn, he's kind of,
disgusting.
yeah, he's kind of on one today.
Quite often.
Yeah. Cinder's not far behind. I think if anything, kind of starting to take that crown a little bit. Boaster.
30 seconds
It's
left.
good damage as well. They have
though.
rifles. If they can
Should
get
be
any
quite
more, it'd
telling
be
that he's not
amazing.
been able to
They have
spot
no
anyone
idea about
towards
Boaster
Suez, so
behind.
they've pushed up pretty close. See them tucking in towards the corner. This crossfire is
Might have a good
very
idea about
unpleasant
this
to try and
crossfire though
break.
when they don't see anyone.
Zender's going to need an absolute banger of a shot. But there's Boaster in the back
Oh,
line.
that's unlucky.
And
Boaster's going to get an
pretty, but
upgrade.
he's got the job done.
Close it out. Will actually retrieve, well, 3 rifles, the 2 bulldogs, and the
Not bad.
Phantom. This time around, won't have the blade storm there for Durka.
Still, good damage. We
So
get
again,
into
with
this
that
one,
protected
and
purchase,
Durka's going to be buying as well, right?
another
So
rifle
it
on
should
board.
be.
Chronicle at least buying down to 50, so yeah,
Should be a
expect
swing
purchase
round.
out Durka as well.
Small chance.
Logitech G power up
Small
round.
chance Vitality can buy next, especially if they get the spike down.
Let's see if the game is actually going to keep up
Double
to the quality
star
of the first half.
heavy.
7-7. This could be
Heavy pressure over towards A.
of
Nothing
the
with the
rounds
stars at
that
the beginning, just there to
defines
just
outcome.
kind of deter them from going. Smoke goes
Vitality
in,
can do
recon
it
goes
now,
out,
fully
and with that
equipped.
recon, they know that A main is clear apart from these 2 angles. So
extrapolating one
might feel
information they could
confident
from
once
those
this
first
drone
couple of
clears
rounds.
long to
Denial of space
rotate.
towards A lobby actually pushes
Yep.
Vitality immediately
Does the rotate,
towards this
get over
heavy
towards C in
ceiling.
time.
Boaster will be called upon. Looks to
Oh,
reposition
Boasties.
here. He's got himself a shorty as well.
I mean, he
Vitality happy
gets
that
full
they've baited
info
out a
really
couple
early
of
on.
Bits of utility,
They left
but
A,
no
so they
commitment
need
on
to
the
be
back
scared
of
that
it.
there's a lurk
Already you're
here.
going to see Leo head back towards A. And Chronicle
Yeah, Boaster will
pick
hurt
up the
this
slack
jump, I'm
towards
pretty
B.
sure. Interesting.
Now the problem is there is still a utility setup. It actually handled. Okay.
A
Vitality
little bit
now
worried for
should
this. Does
have
Leo
decent
have a
access.
cross map?
Twiston seems very paranoid of Boaster there, but it's Molsey to claim him.
3 people
Alpha was
back
trying
at
to keep him
site.
safe, but these
Oh, man.
rotations aren't
How are they
far
going to
away.
win
Leo
this?
can lean right back in. Alpha's doing a wondrous job, but it is
Destrian.
Destrian doing damage. Alpha and Durka, though, both towards CT1 on black. And Alpha is dangerous when he's in this sort of form.
Oh.
And the Cold is as well.
Okay.
Vitality again. A couple of these rounds,
Yeah,
Mike,
they're
it feels
close
like,
though.
okay, well, Fnatic
These
are
rounds
the
are
two big boys,
close.
right? They've got your,
34
you know,
HP, nicely done from
Durka
Bone
backside,
Cold.
you got Alpha really starting
He's
to
had
keep
some
Alpha
good
big.
impact.
Huge
He's had a lot of
backside
diffusers.
here.
He's
Look
definitely
at
had a lot of
this.
diffusers. A lot of the time he's just been the one diffusing and
Just
teams are getting the kill.
Didn't tell
But
me that looks like
this
a
was
Vitality win.
big.
Yeah. I mean, Alpha's desperate to follow up on Durka taking contact on logs, but again, a lot of damage done in the bonus round. And I mean, you noted it earlier on. I think Mini actually questioning some of those tiny bits of synergy in some of these rounds for Fnatic that are just
Right.
ever so
Forces
slightly
them
off.
down to an eco. Durka, bit of a risk on that one again.
That's
Absolutely
blades
fine
off
though.
for
Gets up
Durka.
there. All for free.
Okay,
Does
this
he
round got
just
a
go
little bit more
back?
dangerous here. You got the Guardian.
Yes, he
you
does.
have the
With the stun though, wasn't
Vandal,
on
and
its own.
suddenly Vitality keep their heads down. They want none of what Durka's selling, but now they're committed
Here's
to
a
this,
low
right?
buy,
Like,
so
he's willing to
Fnatic can
take
buy
a
after
punt.
this
I
one.
was gonna say, nobody can deal
Kind
with
of.
drone
Leo
for him,
gets a
though,
little bit wrecked money-wise, but
and does burn up the dash, so potentially can't post up aggressively now. But is that a big enough indicator for Vitality to head elsewhere?
what I think is funny
I mean,
about
they're
Barbar Cam,
exploring elsewhere
definitely
on the
Barbar
map, yes,
Cam
but
is crazy good,
actually
man.
setting up for a pinch towards A.
Barbar Cam is probably my
Leo's
favorite
step
out of
will
all
be
the
noted
coaches
at
to watch,
least.
honestly.
I'm not even sure actually if Leo's step is what deters them away from that A pinch. It looked as if Sender
Like, no
and
joke,
Bone
if
Cold
there
were
was
happy to
like a
challenge
Barbar Cam up
towards
here,
B there.
the whole
And the
time I
timing in
feel
this
like I would be
contact found
watching
in
it a good
garage
50%.
Could actually be disastrous for Fnatic. I
Durka's
mean,
not
Durka's
worried
still,
about
yeah,
it.
they've got the
Constant one.
perfect read here, actually.
How
It's
has he
pulled
even
nothing.
thought about that? Yeah, by all accounts, you'd imagine that they were going to go for
Okay,
that
they
lean.
pick over
But
towards the
Sender's
A
done well to
site.
find the lurk in
Big
middle.
Joe
That's
coming
Leo
up.
now removes spots the barrel
Damn,
from Alpha.
he gets the
Perfect, really
kill
good
on
value to
B
this, but
and he
Durka's
gets that
still
kill as well.
standing and
Durka's
still
still here,
fighting.
15
Two
seconds.
huge kills,
Wait, you
13
have to
seconds.
go for
Spike's
this.
still in
Oh, they
sewer.
messed up.
10 now. They need Durka dead or
They
they
wanted
got
to go
this round.
back.
Boaster's
Oh
found
my
another
god,
one.
Booster from
How has
heaven as well.
Fnatic done
Durka's
this
an
one
absolute
around?
hero.
Sender did everything
Oh,
right.
they
have
messed
the
up.
sight on a platter, but
Durka's
somehow saw
kind
through
of
it, got
just
himself
won it,
there and got a
to be honest
boatload
with
of
you.
kills
Boaster did
and got
great
Fnatic
over
the
towards
round.
heaven. But yeah, just
But Boaster goes huge with the
Durka's
Sheriff
just winning
as
them all
well.
their rounds, though.
Massive kill. I think it was a Destrian down towards long. This is massive from Durka as well.
That was a
Destrian
nice
down on long here, and then
that was
the
a
freebie
nice
onto
flash
Bone
from
Cold.
Chronicle to save them there.
Yeah,
I can drop deck.
It's a really nice
That is
flash. Yeah, all
ridiculous
three
to
of them
turn
there.
that
They
around.
wanted to
Another
rotate
round,
off once they
actually,
got these
crediting
kills happen.
Vitality
They
in the
got
first
flashed
half for
off, and
some of
then
them,
it's like
you look
14
at that,
seconds
the
on this, so
timing
they
of
had
Sender
to
finding not just
had
one,
to run
but
for
two
it.
kills on that mid lurk.
I'm just still amazed that Fnatic read that. I don't know if there was an audio cue or something, but
I guess because there's no steps behind dealing with the turret, there's no flood into
something.
garage. If you know two players there
8-8.
potentially, if Bone Cold's still there, he has
This
to come
is
back
a
and
low
retrieve
buy
his
for
fight, sure, but
Vitality.
if there's two
Money's
players,
really
maybe
good
that's
after
what
that round
changes things.
for Fnatic.
Oh, denied.
That's a spam, and that is the
That's
plant
big,
down.
actually.
Okay, Sender's still
Okay.
found a bit of room, but Dirk is here.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Dirk has got you dead. No worries about that. Could get more pressure following. Not really. This is all looking a bit too messy for my taste. Again, the spike is down on
Crampy,
B, so
thank
the
you so much,
actual
Crampy.
meat of this round seems as though
4
it's been
months.
picked clean.
Appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you.
Sender does something quite miraculous here.
Logic, you're back again doing this.
Boaster in
Not
a
saying
dirty
that.
little
I'll give you
angle.
half of it.
Not
Logic,
gonna
thank you so much for the gifted chats. Get some
And
slug
Spanish
approves in.
jumped
Spanish,
up.
welcome in.
There's that to claim it. Fnatic make it to 9. And not as much impact there as Vitality would have wanted,
All
I
right.
imagine.
Something's
No, I
never
mean, it's-
changed yet. Come on.
It always feels a little uncomfortable going for these drive-by hits on B, especially if Twisted Solo
Yeah, they went
is
for the
spike.
riskier plant
It's
right
then
in the
down on
open
site,
and got
somebody
punished
has
for
to
it
come
with
out
the
of the
spam.
smoke to retrieve it, and there's just a lack of information. The recon's obviously long expired by then, unless you get massive amounts of information from it. I think here actually it's posted inside Twiston's Cloudburst so that nobody can push him.
Yeah, this
whilst
timeout
he's
makes
planting that, but
this timeout makes sense.
again, maybe plant
They
location
just
a
lowballed
little
for this
bit
one.
safer.
It's a devastating
They
round.
don't lose
The
spike in that
3v
situation, but, like I said,
3v5
it
they lost it
never
earlier. It
feels
was so
comfortable for these
devastating
kind of run in, plant, dash out,
because
full
they
reset
just
towards
don't.
mid. Especially if the
Their
enemy
lost bonus
controller's
went to
still
1-9
alive,
as well.
there's
They
always
just
that
won a
chance
round.
of something going wrong.
So
in the
yeah,
post
it kind of everything was on that Dirk round where they
That felt like a
3v5
roll the dice round
fast
for
retake
Vitality,
on
to be
A
honest,
before the
and again, this scoreline
plant was
is not
down.
too concerning.
that's the
bigger
round
picture,
that
we're
once
talking
if
about
if
the team in sixth
Vitality
place
lose
who
this, that's the round everyone
started
looks back
coming
at it
against
and
the
was
big
just
boy
like, damn,
opponents here.
how did
And
we
actually
mess
putting
this
up a
one up?
really fair
Obviously,
fight against Fnatic, who
obviously
are sat
Fnatic
in
did great,
first.
but
Now, again, you look at the map pool, Haven Bind especially.
ALS as well.
You
Thank
think
you
this
so
is
much.
a 2-0 all
Spanish
day,
in as
but,
well.
By all accounts, credit to
Stop trying to
Vitality,
make me
credit
say
to
stuff.
Sender, who's having a
Thank you,
fabulous
ALS,
game
for
for
the
himself.
gifted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why
I think
you and
as well,
Logic are just
obviously, touching on this, there's a
grouped
change
together
against
now.
Slight with Destiny and Bone
I respect
Cold.
it. Right, okay.
I
Thank you
like
so
it,
much for the
you're never
gifted there. I
really
do
gonna
appreciate
look
it. Right,
better than Bone
here
Cold,
we
to
go.
be
We're going
honest,
to the
and
all-important
if he's in that
rounds,
position where he
especially
can kind
for
of orchestrate these
Vitality.
rounds from the back
Not got much
lines.
money.
Something
Fnatic
we did see
built
time
up
and
in
time
a
again
crazy
in the
amount of money in
split
terms of
last
this one.
week, actually,
Shot
where
goes
Destiny was
in.
unable to find value
Okay, someone pushes. Recon goes
consistently
here.
in that position. So I'm curious actually if there was a set piece around Chronicles Aftershock there with the star placement.
Recon goes short.
Again,
Didn't hit
fairly
anyone, and they
default
smoked long,
poster,
and he
but
didn't hear
haven't seen
anyone
it
long.
just yet.
So with that, they feel like they
Maybe the
correct the
fault
question
line
marks
follow
over
up, the
towards
gravity
A.
well comes through.
This question mark's about to get
Especially
cleared by
Vitality
the
come down
drone,
stacking 3 players,
and
that can't be
that means
opposite
that hopefully
sandbags.
one can rotate off. At the moment,
Maybe
though,
just need a
Vitality have
little
done
bit
really
more
good default.
showing of presence and they
Yeah,
go
one
pull the
goes
trigger
off
on
after
it.
that, but
Maybe something to look
C
at.
is definitely weak at the moment. Do have Dirk here with an op,
Will be droned off. There's a turret to obviously.
and they hit the tag on this. This is nice.
He actually repeats
It's
off
It's all up
that
to the
shot.
people in garage.
The Paranoia didn't
Dash
quite
goes
catch
in,
him either,
Paranoia
so
missed.
Twiston's now on red alert. Durga has finally had to fall away from the site. Gives it up, but the
Huge
tag,
ult.
it's got 2 players. Morsey and Bone Cold are trying to do the dance. Morsey just gets pinned to the
Respect.
corner.
Again,
They are
really
gonna get
good
the ball
ult.
for this,
Like
though.
everyone
The lockdown
right now,
coming in.
this is like such a strong ult when you save it
Alpha 2 away.
reactively
Very early
as they're
lockdown,
running
though.
up. Just good lines.
So Boaster does have the Cosmic Divide, so Vitality have to commit towards. I was going to say site or garage here because they can't really give up site here. With
Yeah,
the
they
Cosmic Divide
got
being
a lot of
available.
time on this. Damn, this is crazy.
Oh my
That
word, they got
recon
Twisted
was
got one.
everything.
They got Chronicle and Durga down. This is massive, and Twiston didn't
Oh my
fall
god,
away.
and they were
held his
already
ground,
through
and he
the
held
Astral
fight
Wall.
perfectly. Still spots out
Damn.
another towards CT. He knows his
Fnatic
position
realized
now.
how big this round is,
So
wanted
much
to use their ult
danger, though.
into
He
it, and they
has
got
to try and make a
absolutely
move out of
wrecked.
here.
What a
He
nice
can't hold on for
decision
much
from
longer.
Vitality.
But the time he
Like
is
honestly, what a
buying
cool
is so
round.
precious.
They put the
Alpha and Leo,
put the
they've
Killjoy
got the
in.
operator. It's
Killjoy
safe
ult
time.
in.
There's
Obviously,
no
they have to
more
go back to
seconds
here.
left on this. Alpha
They
could do
take
some damage,
garage, and then
maybe.
the recon
Catch
up.
Destrian
Lands
on the
too
way up,
fast. Everyone's
potentially.
looking over towards here. Everyone's looking over
He's
towards
got the
here. They
opportunity
don't
for it
shoot
here.
it, and they can spam through this wall.
This is
This is a
beautiful,
really
like I
good
said.
plan.
the awareness, obviously, that they cannot obviously completely reset. They take the space while the lockdown's still ticking away on site.
That was good after the pause. Good note for them as well, as they have some ults here.
Post plant towards long, or focused at least towards long.
It just feels so precarious that this is how they win the round, basically, at that point. Or secure it, should I say. 2 wallbangs, but I guess that's what they've
just
kind
gone
of
in as
committed
well.
behind, so it works out well. But
Mew Musician, thank you so much, appreciate it. Thank you.
Maybe
4
not,
months.
Yeah, that's probably the bigger draw of it, was the fact they actually got active
Thank you for saying that as well, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the support.
But we do see Dirk with it. Oh.
Damn, Dirk gets shut down as well early. Both the replies, good stun over towards middle from Chronicle. Yeah, they wanted to do their mid aggro. Do they expect this?
Is Alpha going to get cleared? Yes, he is.
Brilliant.
Respect.
Nice heads-up work from Bone Cold there.
Some 50-50 plays here from Fnatic, not going in their favour. Like I said, first time Vitality have been heavily stacked
Monkey
outside.
Meatloaf as well. Sorry, dude, I missed that one. Monkey Meatloaf
to
a
lot of focus
Elevator.
Lobby, so you can see the
Welcome into Slugweb. Monkey Meatloaf, thank you so much. Sorry, I missed that, dude. Thanks for whoever told me that. Ocean, appreciate
Bone Cold.
Yeah, that's actually a lovely little kind of twist to things. Boaster now trying to take those couple of cautious steps, but did he?
Monkey Meatloaf, thanks for the gifted.
Absolutely.
Calling that one out. You can see how Bone Cold trying to deal with this.
Recon is nice again.
Leo's been warding off, but it's Chronicle to find Bone Cold. Now the chase towards long. They are all stacked up towards this. Boaster has utility. Can he do anything with it though? The time is dwindling. Chronicle damage dealt with, forced back. Boaster's fallen. What more can they do? Leo down so low. It's time to back away again. Vitality are gonna take the lead from this, and they want to chase.
And they want to stop him from getting this off, and they do.
The finances are available for Fnatic, but
it's
heartbreaking for Boaster.
Money's getting a little bit low. This feels like a good time for Mini to call a timeout.
Players retreating down C-Long. It's just a little clunky with the Astral form. Again, difficult to pull off in that situation, but
2 in a row now. Oh my word.
And this, like I said, this starts with 2 separate plays that you think are 50-50s, which Fnatic aren't known for.
No.
Like I said, I think a massive curveball that it's not just Sender outside playing contact off the turret, it's not just Bone Cold looking for some information lurking early on in this default.
Okay. I thought we weren't going to see it, but we do. Makes a lot of sense.
We've seen him be a little frustrated with some of these because they are, like I said, there are a lot of rounds in Valorant where
they got to punish Garage at one point for sure.
99% of the time, you're probably right, but Vitality have got away with clawing some rounds back that they never should have, especially against a team like Fnatic.
Yeah, you're on the money there. Now, of course, an opportunity for Vitality, Salah as well, to have a chat, kind of check back in, have a conversation about what's going on currently, because
probably a harder job for Salah, honestly, because it's like there's so many
the team won't make a change off the champs.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know, like.
But this is the thing with Vitality.
It'll be like some of the top ones. It's a good question, though.
Roll rounds where it's like Twiston will find you 2 to open up.
Hey. But you could say the same for Durka. I mean, the man's consistent, absolutely.
I think a lot of teams will make changes.
Sometimes he'll get you 2 full rounds.
Maybe a bit before champs, depending on what happens.
Fnatic, I think the discussion of Durka being
obviously for some of the teams that don't make it.
Murky99,
thank you so much, Murky. Appreciate it. Thanks for using your prime on me. 3 months in the Slug Club. Thank you, dude.
Honestly, if everyone's performing at 110%, no team can stop.
Okay, Fnatic. Now, what are we doing? Okay, we're not punishing Garage, but we're punishing this, the run up through. So I like that. I think that's a good change up of all the Killjoy util. Recreate the question mark over towards A.
Off, I feel anymore, but you're
Does
right.
that have a gap?
In comparison, it's a little bit different.
Feels like this smoke is off. Although it is doing enough. It's definitely doing enough. Keeps 2 people here. They are going back to Garage. I thought they were going to try and punish Garage. We kind of have their version of a punish, which is all of this. Yeah, and they just kind of dealt with it really well. TP over towards site. Recon. Smoke reactively was good from Boaster. 3 people here now.
Made to site, as is the other player. They just on dash. That's going to be twisted. The timing terrible, but Chronicle doing wonderfully. Finding Molesy there is fantastic.
3 more people here.
He's still trying to hold back by
there should be too many people here from Fnatic.
They know the Bone Cold is still on the site.
Nice shot. Nicely done from Chronicle. Honestly, well done from Boaster. His util was good here. He played well.
I mean, this is beautiful from Bone Cold as well. He kind of negates this damage.
Had a heavier rotate, faster rotate than we've seen. I wonder if they are just gonna over-rotate now until they get punished. Because they flooded the site with a lot of people here. This smoke was great though to fight in time. Recon was perfect as well. Chronicle did it. Unreal.
There's so many tiny things that go wrong for Vitality here. It's actually really unfortunate because Bone Cold gets himself into almost a guaranteed
10-10.
value position.
Money's kind of low.
Well is that it was mostly Alpha talking,
Drone gets shot. They do have overall, so that's important. Still
like the adjusted setup there.
in position to create pressure over towards. Oh my
He's
goodness.
actually just taken a lot of damage.
I was going to say, he's got to be really careful actually with how low he gets, that he doesn't get caught with the Hunter's Fury.
27 HP, but he is still standing.
Poster took another spam through the smoke.
And Vitality's burst through Garage has been dealt with now.
And the problem being now is actually all these positives we talked about, this drift
This was it. We said that they're over-rotating, so once they leave an area, they have to just be aware of everything.
A lot of control or freedom to control this part of the map.
Uh-oh.
I think, yeah, very early on.
How and after they deal with Dark
I'm not even sure actually if that was Leo with the Al drone, but seems to have at least kept Durka interested towards sewers.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have no Omen
Do have the
flash.
lockdown available here, so even if they leave Durka on an island, if it goes 1-for-1, beneficial for Fnatic. We'll note the second player, but 30 seconds left now. Vitality need to get a move on something.
Yeah, what they're doing now. One person faking with the spike, you're getting short control. What's going on here? What is going on here? Spike is really late. Smoke's gonna go, can get killed by the op.
Where are you going?
This is a nightmare. The original plan got foiled by them shooting shooting the Omen ult, and then now it's kind of all gone wrong. They get over towards B, they at least get into sight. Omen is now lurking.
10 seconds. What? Yeah. What is the plan now?
Yeah,
Mozzie does
what
find
is the
Durka.
plan here?
6
Keep an eye.
seconds. They've
Need
got
to
make
plant.
something. Wait,
You gotta plant. You're in the
They
smoke. You're pushing.
Still find Leo and Chronicle. 2 seconds is
Oh,
done.
they messed this up real
What
bad.
on earth was that from Vitality?
I'm not sure at the point at which
Yeah,
the penny
original
drops that they're not
plan.
hitting A side,
The original plan went wrong,
Pedestrian still has the spike.
and
You're
then
very uneasy if you're the
it
other
didn't
2 or
feel
3
like
players
the
that rotate
mid-round
towards
call
mid.
was
Then Sender
decisive
has to
enough,
come back
because
to
like
cover
some of them were
across, like I said.
leaving, then some of them
If
were
it's
far
Pedestrian
behind,
caught
and
by
then
Durka
one person
there,
wanted to
round's
fake,
done
but the
before
person
they even
faking
have
was
their chance
the
to
server
call
who
that
had the
audible.
spike.
Very,
It
very
was
strange
a
round.
mess.
You see here, there's not a lot separating it at all. And I think you're bang on the money as well. As soon as the clock ticks down there,
Yeah,
having the
there's
rolling
been
thunder,
two
that
rounds right
decides
now
the
where
round.
Vitality are going to watch it back and be like, man, what were we
There's
doing?
nothing Vitality can do
Like,
to
we
to
really
actually
messed
get
up
that
these 2
back in their
rounds.
favor.
No. Very surprised they let it fizzle out like that.
Viz47, thank you so much. 5 months. Thank you, Viz.
Let's say playing a late round like that into
Appreciate
an
it.
enemy lockdown and a rolling thunder as well. Just
Still trying to heavy shut down over towards Garage,
This
yeah.
is precarious for Alpha. This is a big test for him. Again, he has been consistently pressured.
It makes
through
sense.
towards
Definitely
Garage
something
this
that
time
Mini
around.
talked about was just
Holding on
in
to
terms
the
of what was
Nano
going
Storm,
down over
placing
towards
himself
Garage, but they forced them back.
reactionary.
This is a question mark we
But
do
they
have
have played through
early
Garage now, so that has to be something they
info, and
consider.
that's about it.
Last
Drone
round,
goes
Bohog
in.
was posted up towards long. He
Does
took the
miss
TP
Durka.
over towards them. See what the game plan is here. Durka
50 HP. Durka's lucky
does
to be
get to
alive.
keep his life here.
Mr. Korg as well,
Now
2
from
months.
start to mount.
Thank you, Mr. Korg.
Looking like Vitality might be hitting
Thank
that
you,
wall.
thank you, mate.
Is there
When does
anything
this
they
recon
can do
come up?
towards
Recon
the
just comes up now.
Going this way.
Who
Do still
shoots?
have Poster.
If
Do still
he
have
has to shoot
Alpha.
the.
And Twiston
He has to
wants
shoot the
it.
recon.
Poster.
Oh, he gets
Seen.
close. He
Poster
doesn't
didn't get
overlap smoke.
seen, and he only gets one.
He only
I thought
gets
he could have
one.
even had more there, but no. Alpha's still alive though, and very much willing to challenge. Finds a
Damn,
perfect
this
place.
recon's great.
Wanted a bit more as well. Mozzie going to handle him quickly. 26 seconds now, finding a cubby to stay alive. It just.
I'm not sure even if
I'm not sure they're even. Okay, yeah.
very quickly figure out that
Yeah.
Twiston got all the way to backside. And they are going to clean things up, yeah.
Nicely done. Leo's
I
util
think you
is
put it perfectly.
outrageous,
Felt like
as
hitting
always.
the wall, there's a lot of hesitation,
As
at least
always,
in the early
really
round
nice
for
of you done
Vitality,
from
where,
him.
I mean, even
2 chances for Fnatic to take this. Again, worth pointing out that they won both pistols.
To the game plan, there was
Definitely going to be
intention
putting that one
at
out
the
there.
start of every
Crypt,
single round.
CS, thank you so much,
Not
mate.
necessarily seeing that here on the attack. I'll
Thank
say
you, thank
the home
you.
stretch, I should say.
Yeah.
Lots of positives early on for Vitality.
Crypt,
But
CS,
to me,
and
it's
Mr.
again
Korg.
just that
Thank you very
purely
much,
that
both of you.
adjustment, taking away the option of that garage burst has put
it's-
Vitality into such a bad spot.
If
here. They
Vitality
can't take much
has,
pressure
I mean,
to-
it's
they've
still
been trying to
still
kind of
very
expose their
doable,
options,
but
right?
it
They
feels
fucked
now
it.
like they're
They
kind of
couldn't
out
quite
of
get past
ideas.
your
Their
Leo
garages,
and Durka
Not
setup.
very deep
not even
exploration
the fact
of
that
AOS.
garage
Not
is getting
really.
shut
We
down. Their
haven't-
C
we
is
haven't
now
really
getting
seen
shut down, and
Durka
that's the thing that they were
pressured
most
on any of
like.
these early
This was
angles.
the thing that they were
Again,
falling
the
back
first time
on.
really we saw that updraft,
So,
but well, that's the 1 in 7
yeah,
rounds where
I don't know what
you
they're going to be
got the
changing.
Blade Storm.
No, there wasn't anything there. Yeah, you're right.
Feels
was
like
a
they're going
drone
to try
and
over
then
towards
twisted
A or
up
something.
after.
I
Yeah,
can't
way
imagine they
after
keep
the drone
going
as
C
well.
with how these runs are going.
Durka stood there looking at the drone for 3 seconds, and that's the time where you want the updraft to come. When there's more than one thing for Durka to focus on. Like,
he'll still adjust somehow.
Yeah.
But that's fair. Yeah, you're right.
Nah, no challenges for a bit. I'll probably, honestly, I'll probably just tune in for the playoffs, I'm thinking, for challenges.
It's easier said than done. Go challenge Durka and Leo.
Sure.
But
kill Durka, win round.
What's up, Batham? How we done?
Because this, as said, the changing garage has completely taken that off the board from them. Even though we have seen that Alpha's not gone back to it, it's a different setup now.
And again, they're not finding a massive amount of
2
value
chances,
off
like
that
we said, for
utility.
Fnatic to close this one out. And yeah, this makes a
anti-rush
lot of sense for
setup.
seeing a heavy A, because we haven't really seen that.
Well, they must have heard
Stun
us,
for
'cause now
stun,
they're actually
recon in over towards
actively
short,
looking to
heavy
take the
control of
space
short.
away
No one
from
shot the
Durka.
recon. I don't know if it saw Sova, but it at least saw Durka.
Don't mind that. But now I want to see if
He
they can
updrafts,
give
he
utility on the rest of that.
fakes, but
Post
he's
up
going on top
someone
of the
like
box.
Twiston, leave him to his work, see if they get overconfident potentially if Durka goes exploring. They seem hyper aware of the chance someone could slip towards his
Sharpie
position.
was good, man. Thanks for
But I don't know
asking.
what's going to really dissuade Durka from continuing that train of thought unless pressure comes onto the other side of the map.
He's actually found the wallbang on Twiston.
Oh,
He's a second shot as well.
Okay,
Such
so
a
aware of that
beautiful
one.
read from Durka.
That is, yeah, fair play.
That is ridiculous.
He is one of the best in this game. I could not care
Makes
less.
a
This
lot
guy
of
is
sense,
near
right? It's the
untouchable.
first time that they've done the heavy short control, right? First time we've seen that, first time we heard the dash, first time we've seen the recon, and then it went quiet for a bit, like they were expecting the pushback, and he just spammed it, and he gets that tag as well, and he gets that kill as well. He did great. But yeah, very smart, nicely done. Again, realized there's something that was different in terms of this one. Why have they still not pushed? Why have they still not dueled this? They're doing what we do, where we get a poster over
Again, no
towards here.
utility here, so Boaster rotating across. At least he should still catch the audio cue, but it's not comfortable. Last 20 seconds. Still lots of utility available for Chronicle, Alpha, and Leo. So actually got the Cosmic Divide as well for Boaster.
I was going to say, they might be able to... Damn.
Okay, and finding Leo.
3v4 into a 3v2. Sender's still really low.
Just fine. Now Chronicle and Alpha
Have a little bit of map control, but
close
it's
out
not
here as we
too
get
much.
another round.
They
Alpha
also
creeping
don't know
closer,
that
they seem
anyone's
very
middle.
unaware of it. Finally, a little bit of a turn from
Damn,
Molsey.
that was a big duel that we just
Yeah,
missed.
seems to finally check towards it. Alpha does slip ahead of it, but 3 to find is quite a tall task. Not going to happen.
Wow, that was impressive. They didn't lose anyone. 3v4.
Little Badger.
They were just not expecting to walk in. I didn't fully see what the first duel was, and maybe we get to see it here.
It's the second and third that catch.
I mean, Boaster was ready.
Actually,
It's
such
just
a
that
fine
he
margin to
swung
this
out a bit
round.
wider.
Not spiraling out of control if Durka finds that extra kill onto Sender.
Yeah, you're
it's not
right.
just a tag there.
Felt like Durka had done enough into that round. He's 24 to 16. He's 24 to 16. They want both pistols, and it's still this close. It's like it's very impressive at the moment for Vitality. 2 chances go down to 1 last chance for Fnatic to try close this one out.
He is on patrol though. He is actively holding, but his utility is being swept clean.
Where the hell is this kill? Just straight up.
Damage there, hanging around. I think he's thinking
Straight up in window.
on the first couple of spams, but.
And that makes a lot of sense because, again, ever since the timeout, Mini's been wanting to either show more presence here or like basically some kind of shutdown in this area, heavier. And yeah, I just wanted to try and spam. Got spam back.
Durka's going hunting elsewhere. Posted up way deeper.
Pings. This is much better. But he sticks around. He's not afraid. Yeah,
Look how much you need to push Durka off an angle. It's crazy.
Behind clearing him.
It's so disgusting.
There's nothing behind that.
Even that though, even that, they only still. Oh god, the over rotate's incredible. Fnatic have 3 people here.
Buy some time, make that site feel as uncomfortable as possible. 38 seconds. You're going to hear that audio cue and Twiston going hunting. It's Chronicles find Destrian though. Molsey with the trade, a little sloppy in the end, but now Molsey wants a cure towards CT. This is lovely work. Surely this is it done. Twiston has to get a shorty kill. It's in his contract. And Durka gun glowing, but he needs 3 more. Word, attempt,
okay. I just get scary when we're on him. Okay, nicely done from Vitality. 2 chances from Fnatic, fully done. We go to overtime.
Doing what we wanted to see.
And this is a very, very well constructed round as well. You can see the intention there initially was obviously to find some pressure towards A lobby. The ping comes through for Destrian to go.
Look at that.
And drone exactly there. Creates. I was talking about lack
That's how they kill Boaster as well.
Just this one. That slight exchange there makes Fnatic reconsider. At least Durka hangs around, he reconfirms behind that drone, there's nothing there.
Nah, you can't
then
hear that.
Fnatic have a perfect read, but actually, at the end of the day, Vitality actually come out on top of things towards C.
And this isn't like, okay, let's look at it from, you know, Fnatic fan mentality. You can't say, oh, well, Fnatic having a bad game. You got Durka dropping 25. You had Alpha acing, Durka acing. Everyone's playing a good game.
Incredibly well.
They're playing a great game, exactly. And for the fact that Vitality now going
Recon
toe-to-toe,
goes in, Vitality now on defense. They cleared this, but Recon got shot, so they have to use more util.
Willing to fight. Twistin
goes out, and he has no one else covering. This is crazy risky at the moment. Oh, that was crazy risky. He dashes back into the thing, because you were never going to... I don't know where he ever wanted to dash out of. Because every angle was going to get shot. It was insanely risky. It's a nice flash, nicely handled from Fnatic.
Actually, if they're Twistin dashes into Destrian and gets body blocked on the way back out.
He dashed into the box, right? Or was it body block?
Again, there's something I'd love to see in a replay.
There's a chance it was a body block, but I think it was the box.
Twistin
pretty
has to try and
confident.
dash away because of the flash, because of that pressure that comes through, but I think Destrian's looking to support him, swing out of that smoke off his contact, and just body blocks him. EVS, if you're listening, show me.
He's trying to hold two angles. Yeah, it was really bold for an overtime play. Like, really bold. You're only ever going to get a pick. Even then, you dash out, hit that wall, you could maybe get traded if someone swung it well.
They've had to make just a bit of a guess, you know, a gamble.
30 seconds
Stick towards A. But the plant will be coming in towards B. Spike's on the right. Yeah, plant going to be coming through, no problem there.
And this
Still methodical on approach, Fnatic.
should be impossible. Chronicle, if he gets one more kill, he gets all.
Very hard to deal with. First challenger, maybe Durka towards backside, or it could be a swing from the front. Yeah, there's the first challenge. Let's look for that swing.
It's fine. Again, you take a kill here in this situation. Bone Cold going to try and smoke, but Nano Swarm's there to negate that smoke from Bone Cold.
Nicely handled from Fnatic.
There's nothing really more to be done, Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean, it was won or lost really with this, and I'm not even sure it would have been one getting the fast kill, because I think the trades might have come in. Who knows? There was a smoke to cover him once he went back, so maybe not. Maybe I'm being a bit too critical, but it was, yeah, it was a nice flash.
The very start of it.
Yeah, it was box.
I think he got caught in the box.
Yeah,
he's caught in the box.
Thank you very much, replay man.
Again, he doesn't know because he catches
it was
the
close. He
flash.
nearly got out of there,
so
but
unfortunate. It's another one that we'd say is such a fine.
Right, another chance for Fnatic. Yeah, I think so as well, Striff. I think it's...
Durka now back to the hunt. Patrolling down by Sewer.
I think Fnatic did well to wait that long.
Where are you going,
that's
Destrian?
a devastating start. Sova, now you only have a 3-person hit, and the drone is going to see everyone coming in and tags this Jet. Yeah, this is done. And yeah, why not throw that in there as well?
He's just grinning. This is fizzling out.
Vitality had their chances, though. Vitality had their chances. We gotta say that much. It's one of those ones they'll look back